Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today I'll be talking as to why I believe Zoom is in huge trouble. And you might be wanting to reconsider if you're having any bullish strategy, got any calls, whatever option strategy, or you just own, stocks of Zoom. The reason is, yesterday, a few hours before market close, Google announced that they will be banning the desktop version of Zoom from its corporate laptops, right? The desktop version. I'm not sure what they mean from that. So I think what they mean from that is the application. I think theoretically they allow the web version, right? Also, the U.S. Senate a few hours ago told its members to avoid the use of Zoom for video conferencing due to security concerns. They also, and I was actually looking into different news about Zoom, and they also have a class action lawsuit. And in Taiwan and Germany, they have restrictions on the company, right? So this is really huge data, right? Huge information. You can see that yesterday, Zoom actually lost all its daily gains within a day, right? If you look at the weekly chart, it's kind of like it's just going up and down. Well, theoretically, from the start of 2020, right? It has seen a good year for, it actually almost doubled in price. But here's the deal, right? I think right now we're moving into an era that people, especially Western people, right? They're going to be extremely targeting Chinese companies due to all the security concerns we have. Zoom, the CEO, he's a Chinese American businessman. He actually went to Stanford. He's the CEO, right, of Zoom. But Zoom, actually, I just read, there's a new research from Citizen Lab. Let me just pull up the article here. That essentially, there have been cases that Zoom's encryption keys, I'm going to pull up a screenshot of the specific article, paragraph that I'm actually quoting right now. There's been Zoom's encryption keys that have appeared to be sent to servers in Beijing. So what that means is that essentially you have the keys that are meant to be, extremely secure, that are able to unencrypt different video conference calls that people may have, right? Now, if your university class uses Zoom, they're not going to hack you or they're not going to be watching you. But if the U.S. Senate has a conference call, right, or a company or B company, right, they have a conference call. China, the Chinese Communist Party, has the ability to monitor that specific conference call. And this is extremely weird, and I would heavily reconsider if you're having any calls, right? I think it's gonna be pretty red for Zoom tomorrow. After hours, you can tell here on the screen, it dropped around 1.19% or $1.40. So one other thing you need to watch right now, we're just gonna be shifting from Zoom to general market data. I think that you should be looking into the cases, I have full respect for the people that have been lost through coronavirus, but I think what you need to be looking right now is the cases, right? Because people that are dying right now, these people are cases from before. So now what we need to be looking at is the new cases, right? If we see a decrease in cases, then we can openly talk about the flattening of the curve. Now we did see yesterday I pulled up a screenshot of a chart that showed that, we could potentially be seeing a flattening of the curve, especially in the United States. So that's good news, right? That's good. What else? I don't think this... and also you need to be looking also in oil, what's going to happen with oil. Yesterday actually pumped quite a bit, closer to the market close. So that's something you need to be looking for. With OPEC, Russia and Saudi Arabia, what they're going to be doing when it comes to pushing the supply down so they can get the prices up. But I think really it's kind of weird right now what's going to happen. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to be spreading my personal opinion, which might be false or might be wrong. It might be right, but I can't be telling opinions that I'm not sure about. So let's pull up the CNBC pre-market data. It's gonna, over here we can tell the implied open for Dow and the S&P as well as Nasdaq. It's quite early yet, but it's showing that we might be red. It's kind of like, it's kind of steady, right? That's how it was yesterday, but we might be green, right? We might be green. But here's the deal, right? Friday it's Good Friday, right? We don't, market is closed, and we got the weekend. I think it's gonna be a long 3-day period in between, and there's gonna be so make sure you exit out of your most riskiest positions, right? That are more affected, they're more openly affected by coronavirus, and whatever happens with oil, right? I think you should be exiting because during these 3 days, a lot can happen, right? A lot can happen, and you should be closely monitoring, especially these 3 days. I think it's going to be a pretty significant weekend as well as Friday, right? That's going to be market closed. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to drop a comment if you have any questions. I always try. I like to read comment sections, right? And I like to engage with people. That's why I created this channel in the first place. So I really do appreciate comments, and of course, if you want to try to subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, really, I do appreciate it. Anything.